Welcome back to Star Trek Online, everybody. I'm your host, the Housecoat Gamer. Time to see what the price of neutrality is.
Greetings. I have a new mission for you on behalf of the Republic. We have traced the Uridian freighter you rescued back to the Chaltok system. Years ago, the Chaltok system held a Romulan research facility studying polaric energy. It was nearly destroyed in a polaric energy explosion. Since then, a colony of Uridians has settled on the planet. Recently, it has become a hotbed of strife. This isn't the first incident we've had with the colony, and we suspect weapons smuggling is occurring. We have heard rumors of one weapons dealer in particular on Chaltok, a Reman. We'd like to make sure that none of the weapons there are going to be turned against New Romulus. We need you to travel to the Chaltok system and investigate these allegations.
Now, as I said, my Talis is in the shop, so the Republic has kindly given me a slightly refurbished Dhelan class Warbird. Slightly. Is that bulkhead creaking again? Oh god, it's bending backwards. It's heading straight for the Singularity Core. Veril, could you please fix that? Yes, I am going to be making jokes in regards to the Republic's naval forces. I could not resist. I mean, it's funny. Think about it. The Republic is using second-hand, ancient warbirds. This one in particular is ancient. I mean, it dates back to the era of the Constitution class. So, am I allowed to make fun of it? Yes. Oh, right, I forgot. Because I was doing NDevs earlier, I had to swap weapons. Yes, I do personal endeavors on these tunes. Go for the one that's most efficient and all that. And yes, I am performing reputation work on this one. Tier 6 for the big fancy one. And I might as well clear my inventory, because I know that little embarrassment is going to happen. Engage the cloak. Let's get behind these guys. Look, I'm aware we have to drop the cloak. I think I enjoyed doing that. But, yeah. Hello, friends. Goodbye. Yeah, I know, it's not that simple. I mean, sure, she's got some upgrades. But this is very much an old Warbird. Outside quasi-LP, however, I realize that I am using TOS plasma weapons. And I bet some of you are still wondering how I got them. Remember how I have to grind for every ship I have? Well, that's how I have every single POS gun I have. Make it that as you will. I'm still looking at getting the 2021 bundle as of the time of this recording. And as you might guess, judging from the fact that there's still mirror loading things, it's sometime during October. Don't tell me my traits got reset. No, it's just being stupid. That's freaking typical. Yeah, I know, I'm just screwing around. I could have ended this a long time ago had I chose to. Instead, I'm screwing around. Gotta entertain you somehow. Energize. Stupid loading screens. Hello, colonastes. Colonastes, it's an old joke that I started when I was playing a very old game by this point, Defender. Colonastes.
Ah, another refugee of Romulus. Welcome. I am the leader of this small band. You may call me Lortrix. I assume you were behind destroying those Erogen ships around the planet. We're all very thankful for that. The Erogen have been bothering us for quite some time. I would hate to think what would have happened if you didn't arrive when you did.
I have a few thoughts.
We mainly supply merchant ships with various minerals, and we have a small ore refining operation. It's not much, but it keeps us alive. The Erogen have been harassing us for quite some time, unfortunately. They want to use our facility to manufacture weapons. You and I both know what will come of that. And no one here wants to get involved in someone else's war. You understand, don't you?
Unfortunately, but your, story doesn't seem to make sense.
I apologize if there's been something to make you distrust us. My chief engineer is nearby. He's honest to the point of conflict. He and I have had our disagreements, but I can rely on him to always give his opinion. Why don't you speak to him? I'll walk with you.
Greetings. I overheard your conversation with Lortrix. I can assure you that the colony is not doing any sort of business with Erogen. We can barely keep food in our mouths, and the mine running, let alone supply massive weapons for spaceships. I'm doing my best here with limited resources, but at times, even that isn't good enough. Just the other day we had an accident that destroyed half of our mining equipment, leaving us crippled until the next merchant ship passes through. Look, to be blunt, we're the ones that need help. We're not in much shape to help anyone else.
Now, what about your cargo? What's that look like? Food. Or... a suspicious Uridian. Very suspicious. A box of clothing. It's a pile of snow.
What do you want? I'm not bothering anyone, I swear. I'm sorry. Look, they told me to send a message when you were done scanning the cargo. I don't know anything. I don't know why they told me that. All I know is that I see people using the consoles nearby. That's it.
Suspicious, but delicious. Yeah, if I was an engineer, I could fix that. But I'm not. You know, next mission I think I'm gonna swap out this pistol for something else.
Unlock failed.
You know, in the old days, you had to stick one of your officers there. Now all you have to do is just scan it. I see somebody took some streamlining into effect when they decided to redo this mission a little bit. Adding voice lines and, well, you know. Open sesame. I like everybody likes Generations. To a point. That's an awful lot of guns. Or rather, spatial torpedoes. Yeah, next mission I'm gonna pull out a pair of dual pistols. Just not sure which.
We have them trapped in the warehouse.
Excellent. Activate the transport inhibitors to stop them from beaming out.
Very well. Do you have any further orders?
Just stay out of our way while we subdue the prey.
Erosion. Typical. I hate erosion. I suspect, though, that my ship is going to be needing to go into the shop after this. Then again, we are running out of boats, so we can't exactly afford... What? Stop it. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Sometimes it's a simple option that works. Join my army of the Borg. I hate those mines. That's it, time for long-range assault. The army. Because I know this is going to get annoying. Oops. I made him a joke.
You're good. Very good. But do you think this will change anything? I spit on you and the Republic. Traitors to your own people. To die like this. You terrorists. You care nothing for the common people. The Tal Shiar. They protect us, make us stronger. You either choose a side, or you die. Surrounded by the dogs of war. Supported by no one. Even in death, I stand by my choice. Leave.
I have no sympathy. Now, let's get that turret online. Here it comes now. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't exactly resist. Voyage Home might have been one of the weaker of the TLS movies, as well as, well, The Final Frontier. But it had its moments.
We're ready to assist you with anything you need.
You know, I find it funny that in this mission, you get supported by either a Connie or an E7. Or at the very least, in the 25th century version of the Connie or D7. Now I know you might say the Excalibur class doesn't exactly look like a Connie. But it is a 25th century Connie, same with the Kuro-Katinga class. Oh, look at that, an Apex battleship. Enjoy the pain. Nice try. Goodbye. Well, that's awkward. Those torpedoes are just gonna float there until the plasma dissipates.
I've got to say, you Romulans sure know how to throw a party. I haven't felt a rush like that in quite some time. Finish up anything here and warp out. I'll check back with command. And don't take too long or I might take some of the credit for myself.
Oh, great.
When you tripped our monitoring program, the Star Empire sent me to investigate. Our intel said you were part of the terrorist cell on Veronot, but your actions here suggest otherwise. I'm here to make you an offer. Renounce your terrorist allies and come with me and fight for the glory of the Romulan Star Empire. I am authorized to grant you amnesty for your past crimes if you agree to serve the Empire again. If you agree, we would like you to remain within Detan's terrorist cell for the time being. He trusts you. The intel you could gather would be very valuable. The Empire rewards its loyal children well, but it also punishes its enemies. Consider your decision carefully.
Oh, great.
Charva. You can't trust her. I know her too well for that. We grew up together. I was her friend. But that's all over. It ended the day she joined the Tal Shiar.
Great.
Hello again, Tovan. It's been too long since we were together. Yes, it is true that I am a member of the Tal Shiar. We are the last real protectors of the Romulan people. I have been monitoring this colony since before you arrived. Lortrix was a fool. This is what happens when you're not true to your allegiance. He was selling weapons to anyone who wanted to buy, with no thought to their allegiances. Just like Veranot. In the end, it cost him everything. Your blood, your heritage, that's who you are, where you belong. Anything else is only temporary. I'm here to remind you and your captain of this truth. Now join us before it's too late.
Up yours.
You don't understand yet, but you will. The Romulan Republic is a terrorist organization. Dhelan and his followers are inciting Romulans and Remans to take up arms against the legitimate government of the Romulan Star Empire.
You ceased being legitimate the moment Hobus exploded. I mean, come on. You took a supernova to the face. That pretty much wiped out the Senate, along with Nero spacing it, but that's another story. Anyway, the Star Empire ceased to exist until Sela brought it back. But it's not the same Star Empire, so I have absolutely no obligations to help you at all.
Think about it. The military and the Tal Shiar are the only means of guaranteeing security for those of us who survived the destruction. The military has the ships and the manpower. The Tal Shiar has the information and the intelligence network. This new homeworld Dhelan wants is an illusion. Why start over in contested space near the Federation and the Klingon Empire? Why would Dhelan choose a system in such a turbulent and dangerous area, unless he knew he could guarantee they wouldn't risk attacking him? He certainly isn't going to do that with pretty words.
And you're not going to convince me of a thing.
Dhelan may have you fooled, but don't just take my word for it. See for yourself. Why do you think that Chaltok is shipping weapons? And they're not the only colony world involved in those kinds of operations. You think that this sort of business wasn't going on elsewhere? Perhaps even on Veranot, right under your nose. Dhelan's only showing you what he wants you to see. I can show you the things that the Republic is trying to hide. Believe me, or don't. You don't have to trust me. Just trust the evidence. When you are ready to learn more, I'll be ready to show you.
Go to hell.
There's a lot I have to say about Charva. As you may have guessed, we used to be quite close. There's a lot of history between us, but all that's really important is that we went separate ways. She thought that the Tal Shiar could ensure security for our people, and I didn't. It's just bringing up a lot of old feelings.
Your findings are distressing. I'll pass this along to Republic Command. As for Charva, I think the best course of action right now is to wait for her next move. If she's really desperate to make her case, she'll contact you again. If she does, keep me informed. Nadell out.
Housecoat Gaming, signing off. Oh god. The floor plating is starting to buckle now.